There is a vision that always existed in the corner of your mind, a dream that dwelled in your heart. It is the ideal life from the pages of Walden Woods or Lake Wobegon. It is what drew you to this place you call your own. And protecting it is the beauty behind the Hillside Glider. Until now, the natural beauty you love could also pose a challenge. Rocky soil and steep inclines make it difficult or even dangerous to access your waterfront or coastal property. And cutting a path or installing stairs can destroy the landscape and disturb wildlife habitats. Not to mention becoming an expensive proposition. Cable-driven lifts are limited in their applications and installation, and inclines often vary in degree and direction. But with Hillside Glider, you can have safe, convenient, and easy access with low visual and environmental impact. What makes the Hillside Glider so different from traditional techniques? The Hillside Glider's innovative design begins with unique rail construction that is less obtrusive than stairways or other systems and requires less maintenance. It installs over varying terrain and in harmony with the natural setting, which allows the glider to go around rocks, trees, or other natural landscape features instead of having to remove them. And it runs faster and smoother than cable-driven systems, which are far less flexible. The Hillside Glider is also self-leveling, adjusting to steep inclines so passengers can ride safely and smoothly. The onboard features include a joystick control for smooth starts and stops, a lap bar with automatic shutoff, and an emergency stop for added safety. And what about all the gear you need to take with you? The Hillside Glider features a cargo rack, so you can easily store your coolers, tools, fishing gear, and more instead of fumbling with hauling them downstairs, which can be cumbersome and dangerous. The Hillside Glider is battery-powered, eliminating emissions and extraneous noise, and its underseat design protects components from harsh weather.
Our product delivers the lakefront to the home. It gives the homeowner more enjoyable family hours together, makes a day at the lake a lot of fun rather than a lot of work. Whether you're talking about an elderly couple that have retired to the lakefront or talking about young children, getting to the water easily, efficiently, dependably, and safely is the goal of the Hillside Glider.
Our system blends in nicely with the landscape. We can traverse down the hill in a manner that has an advantage over the typical cable-driven systems. Each one of our systems is uniquely designed for that particular lot.
And we started out building stairs. They seem like a good idea, but they take up a lot of property and decrease in value and aesthetics as the years go by. We also were asked many times to build paths, which we were very reluctant to build. Once you accessed the water and went out on the lake and turned around and looked at the path, you realized the mistake that you've made. So we started manufacturing a cable-driven system of our own, but in their design, going straight line to the water, we had a lot of issues. People were scared to use them. They didn't have onboard controls. And when people would come to the water, their pets would follow, they would stand in the track. Kids are playing in the backyards. I needed a system that would turn, and it would go over changing inclines and always maintain a comfortable ride, and it instilled confidence in them when they got on it, and it became part of daily life like a family vehicle. Yeah, our systems tend to be a little bit more expensive than some of the cable-driven systems, but buying a system and finding it to be awkward or scary for your children to ride and people to use, I feel that our systems is a much greater value. There's no moving parts in our track. It has no electricity hooked up to it. There's no shock hazard because of it. There's no cables that things can get trapped in. We've got testing where we purposely abuse the systems. We test and retest our braking systems to ensure that it's a safe system.
Before you choose a lift system or opt for stairs, ride one of our Hillside Gliders and see for yourself. They're faster than cable, safer than stairs, and by far a better value. In fact, they'll increase the value of your property as well. The Hillside Glider is the safe, convenient alternative to cable systems and stairs. It brings out the true potential of your waterfront property and dramatically increases the resale value and market demographic. It preserves the waterfront's natural setting by having the lowest environmental impact of all accessing techniques. It has controlled access to water and home, locking up when not in use. Even the elderly and those with special needs can operate the Hillside Glider easily. Its unique cargo rack allows you to haul your gear safely and easily, all of which results in convenience, reliability, and safety that far exceeds our competitors. Transform your home on the water into a waterfront lifestyle with the Hillside Glider and discover the beauty of innovation.